It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll reach that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Hurts sets up to throw it. This will be caught by Brown. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A first down carry for Barkley. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
38-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Finds his man, it's John Mechie. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal with some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flipped it over and won.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, getting it right back to him and let him cap things off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Goff now looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
120. Hey, lift.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He's airing it out for Williams. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44.
Intercepted.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Hurts to throw. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Now the extra point.
The kicker on for the extra point.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
41-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. It's Barkley on the counter. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing his Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, 38 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot
that receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
They're on the 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone...
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 79 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Great, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. Calling a gain of a yard. And it'll be second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Great, set.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
4 yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Hey, set. On anyone, Miami. No touch.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the one. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side.
No touch. On anyone, No touch.
On 2nd and goal, Hurts to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Great. No touch.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Saquon Barkley as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And the Eagles have recovered. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Right side completes and Mechie. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. And Gallups got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I'll do it for you and do it for you.
Elliott now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Goff now to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They are going for it. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Great, set.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll give it to him again. And this time he is in. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Goff now looking to throw. And it is caught. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 9.
Don't touch that. Anyway, that.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have on front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
At the 46-yard line.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Great, set. Anyone up? Carl Vieni.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man lumber.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 44 yards.
And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there for Detroit. 51 yards.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now gone.
He'll go right back to St. Brown.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Great.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Great, set.
That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. shedding through the defense. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3rd and 7.
Great, set. And anyone up.
They go play action with Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
17.
After the interception, here's Goff. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up. The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Goff. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Great, set. Hey, let's go.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run 1st down.
Hey, let's go.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, Bigsby.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
And the Lions are going to have it here just past the 25.
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Here's 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's 2nd down.
17.
Now Goff.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now it's gone. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
DC.
One last throw here for Goff. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Roll. Roll.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To the air right away is Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. To the air again. Hurts. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's right side. He's got Calcaterra. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. 3rd down coming up.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff her on 4th down. Value 3, value. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Go. Block 20. What's that? Once again, it's Gibbs.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And to be taken down with the first down. And will run out on this opening quarter. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now, Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On play action, Goff. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Goff to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
At the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. They've converted 2 3rd downs already on this drive, and here's 3rd and 4. That is intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeDean. And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Back up to his own goal line, Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
For Eagles, 1st down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hurts again. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st down.
A pass. Caught by Saquon. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about, so they got to continue.
And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number one. What awaits us here in the second half? And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 5. They hand it to Gibbs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They'll come up to third and 3.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and
there's
3.
movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is third down and 8. Straight ahead with Gibbs. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Brings up fourth down.
Hey, Skell! Skell!
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They convert in style. Huge play on fourth and long.
And the Lions first down.
A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
4 yards. Brought down at the 23-yard line.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. He'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
17 yards.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal. good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and a yard at the 41.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's across midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And an Eagle first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Again, Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
So, from 37, here's second down and 5. Hurts will try it again. That's made there. That's Smith. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Smith. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and inches.
A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. To throw, Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2.
Two-point conversion.
And he finds his way into the end zone again.
And makes the
Good stretch, finding the goal line, the touchdown, and the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Safe kick taken at the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
Ric Flair. 180.
A run here with Gibbs. And he's got left after a gain of a yard. Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start.
Hey, Shell, cut. 180. Hey, 5.
Throwing, Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. He's inside the 30. Sam Laporta. And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Gibson now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Hurts. This one into the hands of Brown. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. To the air again. Hurts. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. That's a gain of 14 and a first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards on that pass play. Good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And an Eagle first down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
So the Eagles use their first time out here. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down. Hurts again. That's complete. Tight end got it. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Eagles first down. 1st and goal.
Here's Hurts.
6-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play? Possibly not. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles have taken a 4-point advantage. 14. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like
This is 1st and 10.
Play 20. Value 3. Value 3. 12. 12.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City.
Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Detroit Lions. Kicker Jake Bates has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And all of that, nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Rams 1st down.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's a gain of 34.
And the offense is saying to himself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Devontae Adams from 13 yards out. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the try here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Rams 7, Lions nothing.
Kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
180.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 57 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Kel. Value 1.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions need to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Hold on. Check. Maverick wall. DC. What's that?
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
No good.
Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard to the 43. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
We go tonight. What's that?
Here's Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Goff. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Touchdown.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. To throw is gone. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up. The try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. That one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Throwing is Stafford. That's complete. Jordan Whittington. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again is Stafford. Pass complete there in the core. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now Stafford. Screenplay set up for Williams. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And a ground run here is going to rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 7.
Listen.
Goff now to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
At the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run for Gibbs here.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken out of the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First downs have not come easy, and neither runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
Hand off now to Gibbs.
And this time they were ready for him as he'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard gain. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Now it's gone. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw, Goff.
This one swung out to Montgomery. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
120.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. And it'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got a jam right there.
Field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Lions, first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
What's that?
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he's going to be hit with and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Goff now looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Lions 14, Rams 7.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25.
Now it's Stanford.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
Stafford's pass.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
Here's Stanford. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
They snap it to Stanford.
And he is caught. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good.
Stanford looks to throw again.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Here's 1st down.
Hey, 22, set.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams.
A hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
40 got. 40 got.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stafford now to throw. Now it's caught. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Touchdown.
Tutu Atwell. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch tomorrow.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. This taken in right around the goal line.
Sheds off the tackle.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 17-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
14.
Now it's gone. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call.
20. Super one.
Now gone.
That's caught. It's Samuel Porter.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
Partner in a tie game in the 4th quarter. You and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. I'll be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more out there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Stafford. He's got Atwell. That's complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
27-yard line.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Now it's Stafford.
And this ball incomplete. It looked very much to be a catchable ball. Could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Here's 2nd down.
Ready.
Now Stafford. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Oh, and this is nervous time now. They decided to go for it right there. Fortunately, still a little bit of time left for another shot. But this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
180.
One last throw here for Stanford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's in for the touchdown with the clock reading 000. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for two and end this thing now.
Now for the all-critical extra point. And he's got it. No problems there. The extra point up and good, and we are headed to overtime. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
So the Lions now, they'll get the first crack at things here in overtime as we are back underway. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on the swing.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Cut. 180.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
180.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. That's a first right there.
First throw in overtime for Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And this is a touchdown. That
It's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
Now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
His throw incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Stafford. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
So a critical turnover on the 3rd drive of overtime. And, Charles, the end result is they're going to be set up in field goal range with a chance now to win it.
Absolutely. And all you're thinking right now as a field goal kicker is, go ahead and put me in, coach. I want to finish this off, and we can all go home with a victory.
So it's a win here for the Lions, and the guy who spearheaded things was their quarterback, and that's Jared Goff.
Yeah, sometimes you just have those games where everything's clicking, and this was one of those days. He wound up with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. He was large and in charge all day long.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this.